I thought I was recording. I thought I was. I wasn't. Oh, that pisses me off so fucking much. Because I killed Queen Bee on camera. She even dropped the bee gun with its best modifier, mythical, first try. It wasn't what I was going for, but I got it. Look, here's even the statue to prove that I killed her. Alright. The witch doctor hasn't moved yet. Oh, where? Where the? There he is. Imbuing station, I'm gonna need that. Sell the stars. Give me the pygmy necklace. I did two things differently that helped me beat the queen bee. First thing I did, made this little platform, because problem I showed off in the last episode is that, you know, she would get up here to do her ranged attack, couldn't get close to this platform, helped both dodging, because I could just do that, and allowed me to hit her. And I used the Thorns potion, which was good, which was cool. Get back here, Amethyst Bunny, you shall be mine. And then, you know, after that, made the Hornet Staff, made the... I thought I was recording. I honestly was. And, oh yeah, over here at the dungeon, I attempted to dig into a little bit. As soon as you hit that wall, you count as being in the dungeon. And 2 guardians spawned and killed me instantly. So, no early dungeon business. Sad. I guess I'm gonna take off my thing, and, boom. And now I can have a second hornet. Look at that, 2 hornets and an imp. That's all you really need. I'm angry now, cause I thought I was recording. And so the footage of me beating the queen bee first on, me beating it, first time beating it on master mode, and it's gone. But I'm gonna have to beat her some more. She didn't. I wanted her to drop the honeycomb so that I would have had it and been able to combine it with my shark tooth necklace to make the honey necklace, which would have been better. But now I have the imbuing station. I now have my pygmy necklace. Yeah, now I can go make flasks now. Don't need that there. Can I put the imbuing station there? No, it is too chunk. I even grew pumpkins to make medium food, which is now going to be my main source of medium food from now on. Because they're just so easy to get abundance of. Well, that evidence is now lost, but hey, beat the queen bee, I guess. Off camera, even though I thought it would have been on camera. Fucking OBS. What was I wanted to do? Oh yeah. I want to make a second bed so I can throw it into my AFK farm, so I can AFK blood moons. Which that could be done real quick. That's nothing important. It's too early in the day to do anything else, so I guess I'm gonna cut down some trees real quick and go make some platforms to go fight Skulltron with. Because if I can get access to the dungeon, then I could just like redo my entire build. Cobalt Shield would be good. Magic Missile would be great. And being able to make the Spinal Tap would be amazing. I was in an okay mood before this, but now I'm in a bit of an upset mood. My inventory's full of junk now. Merchant, buy my crap. Don't need beeswax for anything else. I'm not gonna make bee armor. Put that in there. We can put the bone sword away. I'm not using that anymore. That could be put away. I want to put the imputing station down, but I want it to be close to my base. Let's pick this up. Move it down here. Yeah, look at that. It fits right in. And then what I can do is I can then just throw the imputing station right up there. So I can open this up and, you know, start imbuing things, which... Imbuing station. Yeah, there's nothing I can make yet. I can make a flask of fire, which takes 3 hellstone to make, and then that... Ooh, I can also make a flask of poison using stingers. But I think the flask of fire would be better. No, because I have my imps to add the on fire debuff. And then, once I get into hard mode, I can then access Cursed Flames. So, Flask-wise, there's not really much I can do, because the Flask of Poison would be a good substitute for when I use the Spinal Tap. Because then, by using the... Oh, because by using the Spinal Tap, and only using the Snapthorn for attack speed. So, yeah. Let me just make a bed real quick. How do I bed? Sawmill. Silk. Where's my wood? I just had wood. Make a bed real quick. Boom, that's for the AFK farm. And then nothing but platforms. Make some campfires before anything else, and then platforms. Lots of platforms. Now I'm just in a bit of a pissy mood now. This is gonna be such a shorter episode. You just strip down here, and then you just boo-womp the bed, and put some wall down here. Boom. And now, I can't set it as a spawn, but I can sleep in it. Yeah. The reason I'm going 2 Hornets and an Imp for my minion setup is the Imp staff, its projectiles are penetrating. So what will happen is that it will hit an enemy, and because it's penetrating, it'll penetrate the first enemy and then hit like a second or third enemy, and all those enemies will be immune to the Imp's projectiles. So you only want one. You only want the one, because any more would be redundant. Oh, the moment you move it just as fast as the bees. Jump. But Hornets, their projectiles are not penetrating, so you can have 2 of them. That's gonna be the setup for Skeletron if it wasn't for the fact that it's all the way over here. God, this is gonna suck. You know what? I think I'm just gonna use platforms and I'm just gonna build across the world till I get to it. Which, what I'm gonna do right now may look stupid, but the plan is if I want to do a runaway strat against some bosses later on, probably just gonna use this platform already since height-wise it seems to pass almost everything. Right about there is where it stops. Well, guess I'm gonna build over to this real quick. I mean, it's gonna be complete AIDS to do this. So you know what? I'll pause the recording and come back to when I'm done doing this. See you at the dungeon. Unpause the recording. Back at it again. So I just blew like all my platforms creating that monstrosity, and it doesn't even get to the dungeon, but it gets me close enough to the dungeon that I'm fine with it. So a little bit of wood, little bit of wood, never hurt. Plant some corns. Make some more platforms. And I at least want to build the boss arena. I am so pissed I don't even want to know if I want to do anything else. Ugh. So at least build the boss arena, so. But to build the boss arena, we gotta get to the boss arena, so. Away we go. Lots of sand. Which, yeah, this is the one thing. I don't like it when it's in a desert because sometimes it'll do this. And that becomes very painful from trying to escape from the boss. Like this. So we're gonna do a little bit of mining. And then the cactuses do that shit. Very annoying. Yeah, that's been cleared up. Beacon. Oh, cool. Free iron skin potion. Neat. Let's hop up here. Boom. One platform. Build it nice and long. The idea is going to be add some height. And it's just going to be just running back and forth. Since if I run back and forth, then I run out of platforms. Ooh, I got my cactus platforms. Look at that, cactus is here to save the day. And so the idea is going to be is that just while fighting Skeletron, I'm just going to just keep looping him. Gets too close, cool, leave, come back, and then loop, try to loop him again. That's like my entire plan. I don't got much else. And honestly, after finding out that part of my recording didn't even like record at all, I'm a bit too mad to do any other boss fighting. So I'm just gonna call it an episode. Alright, I beat the Queen Bee. It happened off camera, unfortunately, but I did it. Tested to see if I could, you know, cheese my way into the dungeon. The answer to that's no. Arsenal upgrade. I can now AFK in the bed. And now I have a somewhat faster way of getting to the dungeon. That's all I really can say. Oh yeah, I no longer rely on wildlife now for food. I'll just endlessly live off of pumpkin pie. So, yeah. And what I'll do off camera is probably do some more herb farming, expand this a bit, get some more herbs, and sit up here and AFK farm blood moons. So, until then, see you there, because I'm a bit too angry to finish this for the day.